Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we get into tonight's free video, going off the charts here just a little bit to begin the conversation, because I always think it's interesting when synchronistic events happen in life. Now, it's not to say that you can base all of your trading off of this, but there has been more than one occasion where you're clued into something or you find something serendipitously that ends up turning into a decent trade idea. Now, I'm going to give you some technicals to back this up, but I begin the conversation with that because our most recent edition of Community Impact, which I'm sure everybody gets something similar to this, but here in the Austin area, we're seeing a lot of expansion in what's going to be coming in these semiconductor fabs. So I saw that. I've been reading through the article, and of course, you probably know a lot of this from the CHIPS Act and the government pledge to increase spending there, etc. But again, this just happened to be in my mailbox this week, and then I thought, well, let's take a look at these semiconductors, and we'll begin by looking at SMH. Because this is a good foundation, right, to begin with the idea of looking at the ocean or looking at the big picture outlook, and then you drill down into the individual names and the stocks inside of that sector. So when I look at SMH, the first thing that I see, again, interesting to find this article on the first day, the same day as developing the first dot of a daily squeeze. So you guys know that in these videos that I bring you through the YouTube venue, wherever you may be watching, I really like to use the squeeze as a foundation for my work, because this is what helps us try to predict the moments in time where stocks are not going to be chopping, right? It's often used the metric that stocks chop 80% of the time and then trend 20% of the time. This squeeze is trying to give us a heads up that a trending move is getting ready to be underway. So I see this as a bullish trend that is led into consolidation, and provided we can hold that area about 215, I'm looking for the move up into 239. Now, you may look at this and say, well, what about resistance at the 200-day simple? That absolutely could turn price back lower, which is why we run stops, which is why we have strong convictions loosely held, right? You start getting much below this, I'm not going to be married to this idea, but think about that 200-day and how it has already been cleared here in Applied Materials, right? Applied Materials is actually doing a good job of getting above the moving average and maybe a little sloppy back and through, but as you look at it over the course of the past 5 or 6 sessions, do you see how it's been using that 200-day simple to now find a bid? It really gets through it with some conviction here, and the pullbacks to it have been bought. So the change of relationship to the 200-day, the fresh daily squeeze there, I believe has Applied Materials looking for 115. And then another pick that you can look at inside that, NVIDIA showed up today ready to work. You can see that you have above average volume. So I think that's a testament to the 6.5% rally that you saw today. And just like that discussion in the SMH, the 200 could provide a pausing point, but what I am betting on is that this pattern is getting ready to break out and take you up closer into something like 190. So that is where I'm going to be looking, trying to nibble on a little bit of exposure here in the chips. I hope that gives you some helpful thoughts for your trading. We'll touch base on these ideas in the next free video. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.